Good morning. Is it still morning? It is. It's only 10:30. I hope you have had a great week. I have had a pretty good week actually. I am now 0.9 of a pound off getting into the next stone bracket, which I am deeply, deeply excited about. There's a few things I want to tell you about. One, my Whoop. I'm not sure if you have, I don't know if have you even talked about this on here before, but anyway, I use this as a tracker. I also have an Apple Watch, so I do have one on both arms, but it's fine for me. And this one never comes off. I literally take it off in the shower, just take it off, give it a quick wash and put it back on while I'm showering. But otherwise it stays on all the time. It charges with a little clip that goes over the top, and it tracks my daily health. So it gives me a score on my recovery each day. It tracks my sleep. It tracks my heart rate variability. It tracks my resting heart rate. It looks at my stress levels each day, tells me how long I've been in the high stress zone, fitness levels, everything. I think it's literally brilliant. I've had it for just over a year now. I think this was month 13. And I've used it pretty much the whole time. I think there was a month where I didn't have it on, but other than that, I've had it the whole time. Now I have down below, if you go and look on my Instagram, you'll see some of the daily things that I put on. I've been getting in green recoveries. Then I know what is having an impact on me when I'm not in green recovery. So if I eat bad, if I don't get enough sleep, if I am stressed, that all affects my recovery. And so you can use it as to like tracking habits and seeing what is having an impact on your life, which is what I think I like about it the most. So I'll put a link below which gives you a free one of these, and it gives you a month free. It is a subscription based. It is, I think, £27 a month, but once a year they do a really cool thing where the higher you get on your daily strain score, the highest over that week, your day, becomes the discount off your next subscription. So then the following year, if you get a score of 20, you get 20% off. If you get a score of 5, you get 5% off, which I think is a really good little incentive. A couple of other things I want to talk to you about. One is our huge delivery of coffee pods. These are split into two. These are Michael's and these are mine. Now, they are from a company called Oddbox. This is one of the worst, and I'll show you a different one. So basically, what happens is, if a coffee pod has got this damage on it, oh, I dropped it, probably made it worse. Just a tiny bit of damage like that. I don't know if you can, how well you can see, because the lighting's not great. These little bumps on the bottom, this gets rejected and doesn't get sent out as a coffee pod. So you couldn't buy this in supermarkets. They wouldn't sell it. Basically, it would just get binned, maybe recycled, but ultimately it's been made, it's damaged, so it goes in the bin. Now, this one's one of the worst ones. I think this is the very worst one, but this would still fit in the pod, in the coffee machine. But literally, like, that's the only one. We ordered a box of 100. There's like, maybe that wouldn't be usable, but we'll see. So like, I'll show you a little selection of the ones that we've got here. So like you can see, we've got hardly any damage on that one at all. That one's got a little bit of a bump in the top. These are stop dropping it, Emie. These are Starbucks ones. I mean, I just dropped that. And now there's a tiny dent in the top, but otherwise it's literally just that in the bottom. So you can see that there's not like loads of damage here. It's not like something that makes them, the whole pack, unusable. They are half the price of what they are in the supermarket. And they give you a little menu to tell you what flavours they are, which is why we've ended up split into two, because Mike likes the dark roasts and I like the lighter roasts. So I've split them in half. But you get 100 and you can choose how often they're delivered. I think it's £22 for a subscription. So if you do it once every 4 weeks, once every 6 weeks, once every 8 weeks, maybe even once every 12 weeks. And we have one coffee pod each a day. So probably every 4 weeks is gonna be fine. I have a link below. I don't know if it's a discount code. I don't know if it's anything, but I'd highly recommend going to check them out. The ones that we've had so far, I don't really like coffee, don't love coffee. Mike's liked them. You can get like an intense dark roast as well. Anyway, the link's below. They're called the Odd Box Company. The packaging's really cool, and it does actually come in like a box that you can put back. It's gone in the recycling. What else did I want to tell you about? Oh, I've got 2 paintings to show you. So we had these tiles and they fell off our wall because the grout didn't set properly. And so now scraping all this back, and they're not like the most strong tiles in the world. But anyway, I have been painting them. This is one. That sunset sky vibes. I really like that one. But this is my favourite. I need to get like an acrylic spray varnish, I think, just to coat them. Oh, that's interesting. The colour's like bled through. This is the other one. I don't know if you can see, but on like some of these bits, they've gone a bit pink. This one's my favourite. This one is by far my favourite. So anyway, that's my new project, is painting on the tiles. We've got about 30 tiles. Some are like that, some are long shaped that used to be on the edges. So I'm having great fun doing that. I am really contemplating selling them, which feels so crazy to me that I could sell them. But I want to know, would you buy something like this? I need to tidy the edges of the tiles up, maybe. But I quite like it rustic. Yeah, let me know. Would you buy it? And if you want to buy it, DM me. It is sunny out there, a little bit cloudy still, but the sun is coming out. I think I started talking to you about my weight. So I'm 0.9 pounds off the next stone bracket, which is super, 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 super exciting. I cannot wait to get down to that next bracket. I am £3 down from last time we spoke, which is great. It's been an extra day, but still 2.5 pounds is my weekly goal. This week I've done 3. I think I went down to a couple of weeks ago. I was down at like, not going to tell you the stone, but it was 2.6, and that was the point when I was the lowest I've been since 2017, like crazy. From that point, I went up a couple of pounds and then plateaued for a few days, and now I'm dropping back down again. And I think it's just a reminder. I'll see if I can put a little graph in of what my weight loss looks like so far of this journey, without telling you how much it is, because I think for me in the past it's happened where I've gone up a bit, or that plateau's happened and I've just gone, no, I'm not doing it. I can't deal with the failure. But I'm very much in a mindset of it's not failure this time. I think I've got this goal for Malta and then Ibiza, and I'm just daily taking steps towards it, thinking about it every single day. I'm not moving my body as much as I want to, so I do need to add that in. At the moment, it's just a calorie deficit. If I lose another stone, so I know that's a big if, which that is kind of my goal for the next 6 weeks, is to try and get another stone off, which is, it's 14 divided by 6. Alexa, what's 14 divided by 6?
14 divided by 6 is approximately 2.3333. Did that answer your question?
Yes.
Thanks for your feedback.
That's okay. So 2.6 pounds is very achievable because I've been trying to do 2.3 pounds is very achievable because I've been trying to do 3 pounds a week, especially if I start walking again, and hopefully the weather's going to be nice, which really helps my walking motivation. So that would mean that by the time we go to Malta, I will be the lowest weight that I have been since 2012. 2012. Since before I started even using these scales. And so I did a comparison photo, not from when I was at my heaviest, but kind of near my heaviest, like half a stone below my heaviest, to today. And the difference, oh my goodness. I don't think sometimes you can see, because you see yourself every day and you see yourself wearing clothes every day, and like I have noticed, I can definitely tell in my face. Also, I've been using, oh, that's the other thing I was going to tell you. I've been using an ice roller. It's like this, it lives in the freezer, and then you literally just straight out of the freezer, just roll it across your face. Oh, that crack. I put my makeup on, so I'm trying not, it's not wet, but it's like slightly damp because obviously it's frozen, and so it just gets a bit of humidity on it. But so I've been using this every single evening, and for the first time in so long, this bit here is still quite bad, but the first time in so long I got ID'd. I'm 33 and I got ID'd for being under 25. This is a little miracle worker. And I was talking to you, I think 2 weeks ago. Gosh, this is going on for ages. I've been talking for 13 minutes. I'll try and cut it down. Pause. I was talking to you 2 weeks ago about loose skin. I have been using this stuff. I have used this for years. And I'm talking literally since I was probably 15. So that's what, 2005. So I literally have been using this since 2005, or a version of this, just this brand, it's my favourite. And so I've got the foaming butter, and this is making a difference. It's still a bit dangly, but I'm not sure if you remember last week, it just looked like really wrinkly. So this is making a big difference, along with body brushing and then exfoliating with a scrub or in the shower, just to bring, like, your skin is obviously your biggest organ on your body, so I'm just trying to bring it some life back and some rejuvenation, and trying to get the cells to rejuvenate quicker, which just helps with its bounciness. I think this has got collagen and elastin in it as well, which is obviously going to help. Okay, I have absolutely whisked on for long enough. Come out to sit in the sunshine for a little bit. Oh, it feels so good. The garden's looking cute. If I go here, then you can't see the recycling. But the daffodils are all out. This bit's looking cute. Look at Lola. This is all coming out in flower and bud, and all the hydrangeas have come out loads. Okay, Bonnie. Bon. Hi. Hi, honey. Oh no, I disturbed the other one. Oh my god, it's literally glorious. I'm going a bit pink. My favourite guy's bag, look. Absolute favourite maintenance guy in the world. Now I am definitely caught a bit of sun today. I'm in the holiday cottage that we have here, ironing sofas. This is a before and this is an after. Definitely think there's a difference. Create a dent here, look. This is my life right now. I don't know if you remember, but last week I had huge problems in my shoulders. It's so much better. And the reason it's so much better is because I have done 2 sessions. I just came out for my second one with a lady called Teresa who lives near me, and she does Bowen technique. So today I had a massage and she like realigns your spine. It's super interesting, and apparently I've had like a twisted rib cage, so like just slightly twisted for a long time, and so she's trying to straighten me back out. I'm going to have 4 sessions in total as to start with, So I did one last week, one this week, then I'm going to do 2 weeks and 2 weeks between the next two, and then see where we go from there. So I don't know if you know, but Mike's got 2 slipped discs in his back and a torn disc. And when it's really painful, he becomes like an S shape. So one hip goes out and his body's up here and one hip's like out here. And Teresa has been the only person that's ever been able to help him get straight again. And then, because basically when your discs come out, then they're pressing on a nerve, and your body's way of dealing with that is to shift you so that to try and relieve the pain, and that's what mine did. So I have a very slightly bulging disc in the top of my neck, and that actually was from lifting weights too heavy and incorrectly. So here we are, feeling loads better, feeling loads straighter. Like I walk out feeling like a different person. So it's got to be doing something right, hasn't it? Good morning, happy Wednesday. I got to X stone 0.1 today. So close to being down a bracket, it's very exciting. The house is looking incredible because we've got some photography stuff happening in it today, which we do occasionally. So I thought I'd just do a little show round for you.
This is great.
If we start in my literal favourite room of the house, this is the bedroom. So we get the nice sun across here in the morning when it's sunny. This is what it looks like. Then we have built-in wardrobes. I made this. I made this. We have my little favourite crystal collection. We've got the chair that Mike made me. And then out of here we get to the bathroom. Again, one of my absolute favourite rooms. We have the bath that's looking beautiful. Mike made like this. Then we have, of course, here with a dark coloured sink. Mike made this, little shelves. We made that. Get a theme going on here. We put a sliding door on this because there wasn't much space, which meant that we could have this at this side. Just all of our shoes live in here. These are the tiles that I was painting on the other day. We have this table came from one of the properties we were doing project management on. Then the star just lives above it. This is Mike's DJ room / office. He's got his decks in here, his big computer setup. I sit on here during the day. It's just been painted, so if you have been here for a long time, it hasn't been painted, and finally it is. Then out of here we have my favourite little mirror area. We've got the tide clocks and the moon clocks up there. We have all the plants. This is my messy cupboard, so that's kind of what fills the stuff. I'd like to put some fabric on the outside, but that's going to have to happen another day. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Coughing. Then we go this way to the kitchen. A few videos ago I was talking about the tiles. I don't know if I showed you them completed, but there we are. Mike's having a coffee. What do you think of these coffee pods?
No, they're fine. Perfect.
Are you happy with the flavour?
Yeah, so far so good.
Great. Our shelving, we did that a couple of videos ago. And another favourite area is this. Oh, only half the lights are on. We've got
Well, especially then.
the TV here hidden in our extra plant area. These are 2 avocado plants that we grew from seed. This one is now very tall. This one's having a bit of a bad week.
Taller than me, easy now, isn't it?
Oh yeah, easy. He's having a bad week because we repotted him. He's got a bit of transfer shock. This I adore. Look at all those beautiful things on there. More plants. It's always full of like little crystals and bits and bobs, and I love putting my paintings up. Then over here we have the gallery wall. The sofas, which I don't love the sofas, but we were given them, so it is where it is. I'd love to put like a big corner sofa across here, but that'll have to happen another day. And where would we put all our plants? So we have another little jungle area in here, lights, and then that's back around to this side of the house. I love our little cabin and I love how we decorated it. And I know we've been talking lots about moving to Spain and moving, well, somewhere else, maybe up country or somewhere like that. And I'd be sad to leave, but equally we've done this and the reason it looks so beautiful is because of all our stuff. So that would always come with us. A day full of doing stuff today. Oh, it's windy. We've come down to Hope Cove for some dinner. It's looking very beautiful out there. We're going to the Hope and Anchor, I think. Ooh, we trekked across the way. A nice little sunset here, look. I love all these flowers here. I love Hope Cove. Good evening. It's Friday. We've got the sun in the kitchen. It's my favourite time of the day, especially this time of year when it actually comes around. We don't get it in the winter. So I have a couple of things to tell you. Number one is that there's some pretty exciting stuff going on in our lives, and actually the house that we live in, so the cabin, the barn, everything like that is now, by the time you see this, it should be on the open market. It's for sale. Very, very exciting. New ventures happening, and hopefully we can do the next thing that we want to do. I'm not going to tell you about that yet, but I'll tell you about it once it's happening, because we're manifesting that it's going to happen. The other thing I want to tell you, it's a few days since I've recorded because I was waiting to hopefully get down into that next stone bracket. I have been skirting around it, going like 0.2 of a pound up, 0.2 of a pound down, to get down to the next stone bracket, and it hasn't happened. And I think it's like a little bit of a lesson. Mike's banging around because he's washing the car outside. Weight always fluctuates. My actual fat mass, I think the scales call it, that has gone down, but my overall weight hasn't, and that's simply because I could have eaten something that's made my water weight go up. Like, I feel a bit water weighty here. Probably going out for dinner the other day, eating foods that I wouldn't normally eat, which have got not necessarily preservatives, but different oils, and they're cooked in different things, and that can all create water retention, and the water retention therefore stops you losing weight. So I know that is going to happen in the next couple of days, so hopefully next week's video I'll be telling you that I'm down in the next stone bracket, which is exciting. We are going to Gloucestershire tomorrow, so I will pick back up with you in next week's video tomorrow. But for now, I hope you've had a great week. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and please like and subscribe if you're finding this journey interesting. I love watching people's weight loss journeys on all kind of platforms, because I love to see how people do it, and some things work for some people and some things work for others. My main way I'm doing it is calorie deficit, and that is working for me right now. On that note, have a great week, and I will see you back here next week for another video.